Winter Healing Circle. This is week 9 and February 24th to March 2nd. So happy to meet with you again in this space that we are talking about the wisdoms of winter season, bringing us from observing nature or the different aspects of winter season that may be helpful for us during this season or throughout different times of our lives. So today we are circling back to this element that's been weaving through the whole kind of backbone of winter, because this is the yin season, right? The yin season meaning that it's relating to that feminine side, to this aspect of receiving, slowing down, introspection, the water element. They are all interrelated, and to go deeper into what is the essence of the yin energy, we are going to explore how we can learn from winter time to understand the yin energy, which is always present actually, right? And within every one of us, whether we are male or female, we all have this yin energy. The feminine energy and the masculine energy is always present in all of us, and we always get to choose in every moment. Do I approach something with a more feminine yin energy or a masculine and yang energy? And within our body as well, the two sides, when we're doing this breathing exercise, we are actually able to activate, when we close our right nostril, we are activating that feminine side, the lunar side, the side which is related more to intuition, creativity. And whereas when we close our left nostril, breathing through our right nostril, we're activating the other side of the hemisphere, which is the analytical mind, which is about focus and control and action. So this feminine aspect is within all of us, it's within all living things and all things really, because we always have this dynamic, as we were saying before, this the black is in the white and the white is in the black in the Tai Chi symbol as well. So we are always living in a spectrum. So let's understand this spectrum from this yin energy, the feminine side, and what does it really mean to us, and when and how do we apply it, right? So I love to look at this at the very core. When you relate to the yin energy, is very much, if you think about the female reproductive organ, is the womb. And the womb wants to receive. There's nothing that is trying to control. There's no energy of trying to control and manipulate. It's about receiving. It's the organ to receive. And so if you think of that, then yes, this aspect of yin energy is in its essence the force of life as well. It's that creativity that is so powerful, even though we see it as a receptive and sometimes related to a submissive. Just because we say it's receptive, it's not. It is not really have to be, surrendering. Doesn't mean that you are just giving up. There's a very subtle aspect of softness, yet it's supremely powerful. It creates life, right? So we have to tap into this energy whenever we are actually trying to manifest. We always talk about I'm going after a goal, I want to achieve, I want to manifest. Well, this art of manifestation actually requires that you create that vision, but you have to let go and surrender your how and your timing and the ultimate outcome. You have to have so much trust to believe, to trust and have faith that, like you've planted a seed in the soil, you trust that this is going to grow and bloom in its right time, instead of keep digging into the soil and peeking at it, right? So it's this energy that it's very powerful, yet it requires a lot of trust, a lot of surrendering into. It is not something that we're trying to micromanage and, plan out exactly every step of the way. And I know that this is super difficult for us, as we're all conditioned to, well, look cleverly, plan your head, and then you will get there. But actually, we have to learn from this yin energy that actually is very much about letting go of the outcome, trusting that there is the right steps that's going to come very clearly to you, and that it's an aligned actions that you will take when you are tuned in and tapped into that heart power that we talked about. So besides it being this force of life and creativity, is also asking us to embrace this pace in life, the rhythm of life, putting trust in this and being relaxed about it as well. So a lot of times when we think of creating, then it means that you must know every steps of the way, like a recipe. But actually, the process of creation is exactly this very creative process that we don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. I don't know exactly all the steps. I just have this grand vision, a direction, and a vision of how I want to feel and who I want to become that is bringing me forward. If it's the details, I cannot control. I have to surrender and trust. And so this creative energies, I feel like it's really worth noting in this moment, as we sometimes get very hung up onto, okay, I start the year, I have these goals, and therefore I take these steps. But I invite you to always remind yourself of this feminine energy, to check in and see, does it really have to be these ways because I have planned them? Or can I be more creative and relaxed and actually allow the universe to show me shortcuts and extra help and bypasses to get to somewhere that I didn't even dream possible? So this is a very fluid process of creation. There's a very vivid vision that we keep in our head, yet we have to be so flexible. To flow is to surrender. So I hope this little reminder of talking about, wrapping up with all of the aspects that we have talked about that are so related together, whether it's the water element or this introspection aspect of winter, the yin energy of winter, they all work so nicely together that it's really important for us to remind ourselves once a while, when do I use this feminine energy? Because the masculine energy, you use it when you need to be decisive, when you need to be super focused and say, you know, for my health, I'm going to keep to this discipline to just do some movements and exercise, or I need to, you know, give my spirit its nurturing and relaxation time, so I journal or I meditate. This is a time when you use your masculine energy to say, I am determined, I am focused in taking these actions with my discipline. And when we are in more creative process, we need to be open and allow. So today I thought to go with the theme of yin, we're going to do some yin yoga. Okay, so we're just going to be very much focused on relaxing into the poses. You know, we were not going to move through many poses. Actually, I'm just imagining we're going to take 3 poses. And we are going to really take the time to just sink ourselves